I just finished the France versus Poland match, and wow, I was going for Poland, but France did a fantastic job. But Szczesny, the Polish goalkeeper, fantastic match despite the scoreline, especially in the first half. He had a fantastic match, and for me, so far, he's been the keeper of the tournament. I'm really impressed with him. So to wrap this up just real quick, because I've got a lot of catching up to do at the moment. In the 37th minute, I wrote, great chances from Poland. Szczesny, the Polish keeper, fantastic so far, lots of saves. I think at that point that Poland was playing as the better team. Or at least they were doing their level best. I wrote also that Hugo Lloris, the French goalkeeper, set a record for the most appearances of any French player. So congratulations to him. I am sure he's going to up that by at least one going forward. In the 43rd minute, Olivier Giroud scored for France and became the player to score the most goals in French history. So lots of records being set here in the French records for the French players. In the 47th minute, there was a controversial free kick given, plus a yellow card. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was a foul, but it was called as a foul and a yellow card. I think, and the commentators mentioned this, that the player got more of the ball, but this was a play that isn't VAR reviewable, which again to me is ridiculous. If you're going to have VAR reviewing some things and things that could have the potential to affect future matches like yellow cards, I think yellow cards then should be reviewable. If you're going to review other things, yellow cards should be reviewable. Balls going out of play or not should be reviewable. You can't review some things and not other things when all the things affect the game. Again, I would take out VAR altogether, but that's just me. I am not a big fan of technology in sports. It's part of the reason why I can't watch American football. There's just too many pauses, and that's what's starting to happen here with soccer, and I don't like it. Have you ever tried this Dreamland Coca-Cola? It's a limited edition. I don't know that I love it, but I like it enough to keep buying it every time I see it in the store. So, sorry, I've got an ingrown hair here, and it's really irritating. Okay, moving on. In the 74th minute. Oh, wow. The previous note was 47, and this one's 74, so it's the same numbers, but reversed. Kylian Mbappe scored for France, making it 2-0. And then he scored again in the 90th minute. So this is his 9th World Cup goal in the last two World Cups combined, which Ronaldo, in all of the World Cups he's attended, has only scored 8. And he is tied with Lionel Messi, who has scored 9. And this kid, Kylian Mbappe, is only 23 years old. I mean, he has multiple tournaments ahead of him. And he is right there with Messi and Ronaldo. And I think probably the best player in the world right now. So major kudos to him. I mentioned in a past video, and again, I'm just pulling this from my memory. I didn't write it down, so if I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. But he wanted to move to Real Madrid to play in Real Madrid, the soccer club, and he got a call from the French president and everybody just asking him to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. My French pronunciation is terrible, but for the national team so that they could build a better coalition. And I think that we are seeing here with this French team what happens when you do that. when you can build something at a club level that expands into the national level. It's what we had in Germany 2014. When Spain won the World Cup in 2010, there were 3 countries who all of the players played in the country that they were representing. Germany, England, and Spain. Every single one of the players on the roster played for clubs in those countries. And I think that that makes an incredible difference. And yeah, that's why it saddens me that this is the way that we're going in Germany, with players playing everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Did we pull some from America this time? I'm not positive. But anyways, just my opinions. Okay, and my final note is in the very last minutes of stoppage time. Like, there was 5 minutes given, and this was in the 6th minute. There was a handball was called against a French player, which gave Poland a penalty kick. And so Robert Lewandowski went to take it, and he, I guess, kind of tricked the goalkeeper to come off his line. Like, he was trying to get him to jump one way so he could shoot it the other way. And the goalkeeper came off his line, and he made the save, but because he was off the line, Lewandowski got to take the ball again, or take the penalty again, and he scored it on that second one. So the scoreline ended 3-1. Lewandowski got to score 2 World Cup goals this tournament, and in his whole career, actually, he didn't score in his last World Cup appearance. And so he's 36, so this is probably his last World Cup. And I'm just happy for him that he got to have those goals. And I'm sad that Poland will be exiting. But this French team was pretty excited. Even if I do have the French team on my enemy list, they're not as high on the enemy list as Spain. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how they continue. I'm not sure that I want them to be repeat champion holders, because that's just... then they get boastful, and that's annoying. But, yeah, it was a really good match. I did enjoy it. So I'm going to end this here. I have more matches to watch, more recaps to do, and more editing to post these things online. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, so England versus Senegal just ended. Unfortunately, this is the end of the World Cup for Senegal. They had played the better for the first 35 minutes, but unfortunately after that, England scored, and kind of things just turned directions. But the first 35 minutes, Senegal had a lot of opportunities. In the 38th minute, Jordan Henderson scored for England, making it 1-0. In the very last seconds of the first half, like, they didn't even get a kickoff again afterwards. Harry Kane scored for England, and he became the English player who has scored the most goals at a World Cup. He was tied going into this match. He scored, and that put him at 11 goals in World Cups, making him that... he was tied with Gary Lineker before that. I think I've heard him commentate matches before. And then the 56th minute, Saka scored for England, making it 3-0, and that's how it stayed. After that, England subbed off players to keep safe for the next match versus France, which will be crazy because England and France just, I mean, you just have to look at the history books to see how they feel about each other. But yeah, so that'll be a really interesting match. I think it's on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. I did pull out a couple of items that I have from growing up in Senegal. Most of mine are in storage, unfortunately, but I did have these two. So I have these ladies. Oh, actually, this one's from South Africa. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a rand sign. But this is very similar to something you would find in West Africa. I just noticed on the back it says R165. That's 165 rand. That's the South African currency. In most of West Africa, they use the CFA. I don't know what that stands for, but it's a different currency. This one I do know is from West Africa. Unfortunately, my dogs got to it last year and destroyed it, but it is a nativity. They took off all the topping. I don't know if maybe my mom can figure out how to fix it. I was very upset with them when I discovered this. Also, they stole the baby Jesus, and it is not here anymore. But so this was one nativity that I like to put out every year. It's from West Africa. I'm pretty sure from Senegal. But the dogs got to it, unfortunately. So I will put this over here. That's about all I have really to say about the match today. It does say France versus England. So we have our first two quarterfinals. Actually, this France versus England match is going to be the last of the quarterfinal matches played, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me because I feel like they're going to have an unfair advantage in terms of resting up, but whatever. So it's France versus England, and then the other one we know will be the Netherlands versus Argentina. My current predictions right now, and I'll go over them before the matches. I'm predicting Netherlands over Argentina, as I feel like in this tournament, the Netherlands have been more on form than Argentina. Argentina's match from yesterday versus Australia just did not impress me. I mean, they won, but it wasn't an impressive, like, this is a world-class team kind of impressive. The Netherlands did a lot better, in my opinion. And then France versus England. I'm gonna say England. France is a great team, obviously, but I've just been a little bit more impressed with England, but we will see. I mean, anything can happen on any day, so those are my two current predictions. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I will catch up with you guys again tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I realized I could preview tomorrow's matches. I'm clearly not all here right now. So tomorrow there are two matches. The first is Japan versus Croatia. Japan has been playing very well. They topped the group. I'm still predicting a Croatia win, though. But I would not be surprised or disappointed if Japan goes through. The second match tomorrow is Brazil versus South Korea. South Korea has also been playing better than I expected, but I still expect that Brazil will win this match. Neymar, the big star for Brazil, is gonna be back, apparently. Oh, hello, Meg. Meg wants to say hello. Say hello. Oh, hello. Oh, so many kisses. So, yeah, wow, more dogs. Okay, they have all found me. All the little babies found me. So, yeah, that's where I'll end it. Neymar's supposed to be back for Brazil. He's their, like, main player. And so I am expecting Brazil to be the ultimate victors. I would not mind seeing South Korea do well, though. No, we wouldn't mind that, would we? This is Beth. More kisses. Yes. Did Daddy light the fireplace? You smell like fire. Oh, I'm gonna go see what's going on downstairs. There might be a fire in the fireplace. Okay. I will catch up with you guys later and hopefully catch up with all of my backlog of editing. Bye.